What's up, guys? Crypto Renegade here again with another video for you. And in today's video, I'm going to go and discuss the 3 easiest ways that I've personally used to buy Bitcoin with a credit card. Obviously there's many different ways you can accumulate Bitcoin. You can go through an exchange. You can go through a company called Coinbase where you can link your bank account and do it that way. But a lot of banks in the U.S. like Chase, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, they've blocked purchases with Bitcoin using credit card or any cryptocurrency because it is seen as in direct competition. So today I'm going to go over the 3 best ways to buy Bitcoin with a credit card where it won't get declined. Let's jump right into it. But before I do, I just want to give a quick plug to my website, Bitcoin LOCKUP. This is a website where I am writing new articles every other day and promoting cryptocurrency hardware wallets and recovery seed backups to keep your private keys offline and in your possession. I also just wrote a free ebook, 5 Best Ways to Secure Your Cryptocurrency, that goes into depth on how to do that. Just wanted to give a quick shout out there. Taking a look at the sites that you can currently buy Bitcoin directly with a debit or credit card, I've used all of these personally. I mean, there are probably 10, 20, 30, maybe even 50 different sites that you can do it with. But a lot of them are sketchy. A lot of them require a lot of information from you, social security card, passport, your firstborn child, things like that. So it makes it very difficult, and you risk a lot of your privacy and you risk a lot of your security. So these are actually 3, and I'll go through them in order. But here are the 3 sites that I personally use for business and personal use. I've bought Bitcoin with a credit card, and they offer other solutions as well. So let's jump right into it. So the first site here is CoinMama. So CoinMama is actually I believe it's a European company, but they're very, very quick and very, very easy to buy cryptocurrency from. When I was running my business a few years ago and I needed to use a credit card, this was the place that I was very quickly and easily able to buy cryptocurrency with a Visa card. So, the verification process, just making sure that your address match and the card matches and all that kind of stuff is very, very quick. It's not very invasive. And it's very, very easy to use. So I highly recommend CoinMama, and I'll leave some links in the description below for all of these, if you want to get some discounts and referrals and stuff. So CoinMama is definitely the best place to buy Bitcoin directly. You can buy preset amounts. You can buy specific amounts. As far as the limits go, I mean, they're extremely high. I mean, as long as you're not trying to spend more than 20 grand in a single purchase, you're gonna be just fine. So, this is primarily specializes in your Bitcoin. So if you want to get other cryptocurrencies and buy them directly with a credit card, I wouldn't recommend this. If you're looking to just get Bitcoin and nothing else, then absolutely recommend using it. Very, very quick, very, very easy. There's not a lot of waiting. There's no grace periods or anything like that. But CoinMama is very, very simple to use, and the fees are low. So one of the things when you're buying Bitcoin with a credit card is they take on a risk because they have a lot of chargebacks that come through when people are buying Bitcoin, and also some particular bank cards, know CoinMama as a cryptocurrency OTC exchange, and sometimes they'll block it, and CoinMama won't get their money. So they have to build that into their price, into their fees, to accept that risk. As far as the fees goes, this place is the cheapest out of the other 2 I'm going to show you for fees. So you want to be aware that, you are going to pay some fees in doing this. You can do Visa or MasterCard, credit card, or a debit card. Either one will work fine. But as far as the fees goes, I'm not sure of what the current fees are, but I do know that they are the lowest out of all the 3 that I'm going to show you. You can also do a 0% processing fee if you want to go ahead and put in your bank and your routing and account number and pay with Swift. So you have an option to do that as well if you want. But this is specifically on credit cards. So credit card, debit card, CoinMama is definitely the number one choice. Jumping into the second one here, this is for Paxville. So Paxville gives you actually a couple of different options. You can actually do PayPal. You can do gift cards. You can do bank transfer. And, of course, you can do credit cards. So with this one, you have a lot of different ways of what you can exchange directly for Bitcoin. You're not restricted to just debit or credit cards. So that is very nice. But you can actually use Visa, MasterCard, Amex debit, and I think you can use Discover as well, so you have a little bit more options. And then additionally, you can choose, other cryptos as well. So I believe you can have other altcoins, and you can do specific trades. So if you, for instance, have Bitcoin Cash or Ethereum or Litecoin or XLM or Ripple, and you want to trade it for Bitcoin, you can do that as well. If you wanted to do cash deposit, so if you wanted to get a money order or MoneyGram or things like that, you can do that as well. So, you have a lot of different options with this site, so I do highly recommend it. The fees are a little bit higher than they would be for CoinMama, because you have so many options and because they have a lot more overhead and they accept a lot more risk with all the, the different options that they provide, but you definitely want to be aware that this is a secondary option if CoinMama doesn't work for you. So Paxville gives you a lot more flexibility in terms of what you can use and how you can pay, not just with debit and credit cards. So keep that in mind. You can actually also do Square Cash, and you can also do Apple Pay as well. So a lot of flexibility, a lot of options here for Paxville, so keep that in mind. Which leads me to the third one, and that is Changely. So Changely here, you can actually do direct conversions, Bitcoin to Ethereum. You can, buy crypto with a credit card or a bank card. Visa or MasterCard is accepted. But you can also buy, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. You can buy a lot of different altcoins as well. So as you can see in this list here, think of anything that you could possibly want, and you can buy it directly with debit or credit card. So that is an option for you as well. This is called an OTC or over-the-counter exchange. So it is going to, be a little bit more in terms of their fees, but you have a lot more. You have a lot more of a selection that you can use. So very, very quick. This one I believe is almost as quick as CoinMama. So, you can get the transactions. I mean, you can actually, from start to finish, you can get it done in under a half hour, which is actually really good for this kind of thing. A lot of companies, like, for instance, Paxville, sometimes you get security holds on your order for 3 to 5 business days and so on and so forth. So that can take, a lot longer for you to get it done. So, as far as the, ease of use, the process here is actually pretty quick. And you can just buy it directly. So those are the 3 that I've personally used in the past. Again, you have a lot of different options, and I know that if you want to buy directly from an exchange, you can also do Coinbase. You can also do Binance, which now accepts debit or credit card, but in my experience, Coinbase, a lot of banks will block the transaction or decline it. If you have one of the large American banks, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Chase, those are the ones just off the top of my head, but those ones they'll typically decline the transactions and they just don't want the competition. So that's it for today's video. I'll just keep it short and sweet. I don't want to go dragging on and on and on with 15 or 20 different options. The only reason I chose these 3 are these are the ones that I've actually personally used myself, so I can attest to the experience with it. Pretty seamless. If you have questions or concerns, leave a comment down below and I will address them personally. If I brought any value or you learned anything from this, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up, and I appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel. So that's it for today. Crypto Renegade out.